As the party walks down the road, traversing their way towards Andersville, we see the camera zoom out. Not too far, just enough to show the way towards the eastern cities, Andersville being the first of which they're going to be stopping in. You see black smoke approaching the camera as it turns. The camera comes in almost from a walking path. It all seems normal until they get towards the eastern parts of town where thick black plumes of smoke start coming out of various buildings. No people out at the moment, but the camera follows a walking path into a tavern. There's only a single solitary figure in this tavern. Thick, brimmed hat pulled down over his eyes as he huddles over a shot glass. As the camera turns to see his face, taking a shot, bringing it down, and you just see the fiery eyes glaring deep into the glass. And then the scene goes dark. Welcome to Lizards and Locations. Pillars of Creation, as an ominous portent to the coming battle. What could be happening?
Death.
Death might be happening, it's true. But before we get to death, or maybe speaking of death, let's talk about our sponsors.
I don't feel comfortable with that transition. Speaking of happiness, maybe.
Oh.
I mean, there's probably death in the comics. Shadowrunner Comics makes awesome how many times can I say the word comics? Damn. Anyway.
Let's find out.
At least one more.
Shadowrunner makes beautiful graphic novels.
They're great though. Not doing that.
Say comics.
She wants me to say comics. Comics based on D&D. Probably has death involved because lots of D&D games have death involved.
It does.
So you know what? I guess that transition worked.
Haha, vindication.
Anyway, use the code Lizards23 and get 10. Nope, that's wrong. Get 50% off your first month's subscription. It's different than most of our other discounts, but it's still really good.
Better, one might say.
That's fair.
I would say that
discount code.
I would say that a 50% discount is better in general than 10% discount.
Yeah.
It'll give you 50% off your first month, and then you will be subscribed for however long you feel like being subscribed to Shadowrunner Comics, and they'll mail comics to your door. And if you're taking shots every time I say comics, I think you're kind of drunk right now.
Give it a couple minutes.
What am I subscribed to, Kat?
What?
What am I subscribed to?
I'm gonna go Shadowrunner Comics, Mary. Just for you.
That doesn't count. You can't bait it.
Yes, I can.
You
She was the whole time by saying ding.
She's a masturbator over here.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's what I do.
Yeah.
Fool.
Well, I just feel
I
foolish
hope
now.
that
Just call me
the
a fool.
people that support us really enjoy the ads we make for them, because sometimes I feel bad that they're so wildly.
Hey, I forgot to tell you about that cease and desist order.
Hey now. Hey now.
Sometimes they're a little
I still
rated.
control your fate. I'm still in this chair. Gotta wait till I'm over there.
I don't know ratings. NC-17, that's not right. PG-13, I don't know.
What are we doing?
I feel bad that sometimes our things get higher rated, like masturbating.
I mean, we're earning that explicit tag on iTunes right now, so I don't have to tell you.
Fuck!
Well, there it is.
And back to you!
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to take that and put it right back into the intro, which is right here. See on the other side. the three of you wake up probably around the same time. Your circadian rhythm might be a little bit off because you're used to coming up with the sun.
No.
So when you wake up and it's like 4 o'clock and it's not getting dark or anything, but it's just like it's basically full brightness. It's a little weird.
This looks like this. This was weird.
How do the two of you sleep/wake up?
Des kind of wakes up and she's like, reminds me of my stakeout days. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Gets up and she's just like,
I figured you're used to late nights, honestly, so it's not too big of a difference for you.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah. You know, it ain't great, but it's fine.
Sometimes in the pursuit of justice, you're up late. That's how it is. And sometimes you're up till 8 o'clock in the morning. What about Whisper? What does Whisper do?
Other than just getting up with her broken circadian rhythm, like,
Mhm.
Well, she tries to get back control by going through her morning routine as if it were really 6 a.m. and not whatever hell. time
Ace
it
is still asleep.
There's like a really lethargic, and then rolling out of bed.
You hear like puff out of his snout, and that's the only response you get from him.
That's the only attempt I make.
All right, and then
I
You
get
know,
up, I smack the sailor on the ass because he did a great job last night, guys. Like, really
Thank God.
fantastic.
A1.
steak sauce.
And then I head downstairs to have a not quite
Another orgy?
breakfast beer.
Jeez. I mean, there are some people down there. Like, it's starting to get to the point where some people have clocked out for the day. They go to the tavern having a beer.
Jonas is finishing putting his tithe into the box from the.
No, it's okay, big
gold
boy.
you
You
got.
don't have to come down. Just sleep.
All right, so you guys are now. It's a little awkward. You guys are just kind of like stretching, getting the kinks out. But now you're in the Silver Sail. Is there anything you want to do before you take the already paid for trolley over to Andersville?
Did you all get what you needed done earlier?
We didn't run into Forrest.
You couldn't find Forrest. Should we go see?
We can go check and see if he's back.
Okay. Did you? Any shopping? Everything good? Did you go hunting? Fishing?
We got some goods and sundries, yeah.
Got some oil for the lanterns.
Good to know.
If that's what the oil's for? We use lanterns? When did we do that?
They're all over the carriage.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at me.
Do we need to speak to the mayor, or are we fine?
I think so.
I mean,
Adi doesn't want to talk to the mayor. We all know that.
What would we have to tell the mayor?
it depends. I mean, we're not really. Well, we're still running with Ace. I don't know if we need any more backup.
Okay.
But unless I don't think Cal would leave his post. But
Cal and Smoke, right?
yeah.
Smoke is just a guard. He'd
Yeah.
have to ask permission to leave anyway.
Yeah. And with all the things we've gone through,
Kelvin might be able to leave, but I don't think
Yeah.
It depends on how convincing you are.
yeah. I don't know if we need to bug him with this situation.
Okay, let's go see Forrest. Let's see if Forrest is there.
Forrest's shop still has the sign on it.
Oh no! What if he's missing?
Maybe we should go check with the mayor and just see if he's good or if he's out or something.
That's fine. Yeah.
Probably be good to just know.
This was the same sign earlier? Or?
This is the same one we saw.
No, do you think that Cal might know? We don't have to go see Mayor
Actually,
Fussy Pants.
can I investigate to see if if the door was opened or something, or like
Yeah, go
if
ahead.
there was like footsteps that I didn't notice before or something?
Go ahead.
17.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, now that you're a bit more concerned about it, and you're like actually looking, like you can see, like the door, jiggle the handle. The door is locked. You don't see any signs of forced entry. If you can peer through the curtain, you can see some of his little gelatinous cubes kind of like cleaning as they usually do, and you can see his like footsteps that could only belong to him because he's the smallest like creature really that you've seen so far besides the gnome from City Hall. But you see them walking out of his shop, and then it's also joined by a few more footprints as they're walking towards the exit/entrance of Cliffhaven. So it just looks like he went out with some guards to collect various things for potions. Nothing out of the ordinary, really.
You want to go follow the footprints?
Well, I don't know how far he went, but
We can always check on it after.
Yeah, this sounds suspiciously like stalking.
And the thing in Andersville.
Well, here's the
much
thing.
more important.
Make insight checks, because you guys are thinking about something right now. I have the insight check here, depending on that, but I'll let you know what happens, depending on what you guys roll. You're an insightful bunch.
right.
What you got?
21.
21?
Dirty 20.
18.
All right. It doesn't matter. You got that's more than enough things. You know that Forrest has talked about him going out and getting various things. Usually it doesn't take all day. Usually he's out for a few hours and then he's back by at least noon or 1 o'clock to open the shop for actual business purposes.
I think everything's fine.
And so now, now it being almost like 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
it's odd that it's not open yet.
This is a little suspicious. He's usually back by now.
We could alert somebody and then
I
when
think
we get back, check on the problem.
I think we should. I mean, I want to get to
Where the fuck
Andersville.
is my boy?
That's
But-
what I mean. We need
but-
things Andersville. There are lots of other guards around that could help. I mean, we're not like the only people that fight.
Right, but we should at least make
Tell
note of it.
We can go tell Callie or
I
something.
don't see why we can't make a quick effort on it. We're still ahead of schedule, yes.
I mean, it depends on the. I mean, we're supposed to be leaving soon, but
So we just stop by and tell somebody and head on down.
yeah, we'll just make a quick note of it, and we'll see if we can at least determine who was with him.
Okay. Well, maybe Cal run then?
That's my intention.
Yeah, then we don't have to mess with May Shorts.
You see Calren talking with a few people in the circle or in front of City Hall, like in that fountain area. He's pretty easy to spot. So he kind of is speaking with a couple other people, and he sees you, and he kind of like gestures to you, like come over. But then you hear the tail end of the conversation, like, "I will just let me know if anything else happens, and we'll deal with it." Hey, you guys are back.
A long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a minute. How is everything?
About. I mean, the world's not crashing down.
Could be better, is what I'm getting from this.
Could be better.
Okay.
That's actually why we came to talk to you.
All right.
Because,
The world is crashing.
curious.
No.
No.
What?
Thankfully. Nothing bad. Okay, so here's why we came to talk to you. We noticed that Forrest had a sign up still, and I know that, just talking to him for times again, that he's usually back around like noonish. Like,
And you see Cal kind of look at the sun like,
it's a little late.
it's a lot of late.
Do you know who he's with? Like, who he usually takes?
Usually, well, what he go out to get ingredients, and I see him go out there every week or so. Goes out, gets some. Because he usually hires some of the local toughs, like maybe a off-duty guard. He brings them out to collect whatever it is that he collects. I don't know anything about it really, but yeah, you're right. He's usually back by now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Fuck you. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. I'm not gonna talk to you anywhere ever again.
Except for the sun.
Yeah.
Ooh, to the boat.
Because usually Cal's like, oh, hello. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, he's usually a bit more proper than that. Alright, anyway. Sorry.
He's an elf, right?
He's a half elf.
So.
Fuck you.
Good minute
It's
for
so infectious.
I can't help it. Anyway. Yeah, no, he's usually back by now. Who did he bring? You kind of like you see him like tap against the hilt of his sword.
You don't got like a ledger or something?
If I had a ledger every time somebody left or came into town, that's all I'd be doing all day. You might ask one of the guards at the gate. He might have something for you. But no, nothing seemed out of the ordinary when I saw him leave.
How's everything around the city? Everything been fine?
Oh, you know, people have their list of complaints, but
Repairs look good.
I think repairs are just about done, really. Yeah, look, I know that there was a break-in on one of the. I think the leather worker had a break-in, but it doesn't really have anything to do with. Besides that, just basic things you hear about in the city or in the town. It's
good.
Relatively quiet.
Have some troublemakers.
I think we've got another 2 or 3 weeks before all the criminals start thinking, oh, well, what about me again? So
Okay.
They've been fairly helpful up until now, but once everything gets back to normal, everything gets back to normal. So
We'll be off in Andersville soon. Oh.
heading out east again, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Had a bit of a situation we're hearing about.
It's always a situation, feels like, huh?
Well, this one's a little more serious. There's another tough out here trying to showboat, trying to blow up the distillery or something.
It's very personal.
Yeah, I think they're
Like,
calling me out.
once you see that, Kel's like, oh no.
I don't know what his intention is, but it seems like, and well, I imagine Langston's with us at this point. I think he's just trying to call me out.
Well, when was this? Niken says, like, half a week. So, he told me to come get the sheriff, and that's what I did. So, if you felt like not waiting, there's not much I could do about it. But, I don't know. He didn't seem in a hurry. Seemed like he found a place to sit himself down and have a drink or two, but I'd rather not be there any farther than it needs to.
Hate it when these guys kick their boots up in mine. Trying to get comfy.
Well, should we go speak to the guards?
I think we should speak to the guards, yeah.
Alright, stop. Alright, well, good luck, I suppose. I wish I could help, but, I am the law around here, and I can't quite go off on a whim. If you need me, let me know. I can see if I can't move my off days around, but yeah, it seems like you guys are in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, more so, yeah. We're just gonna check with the situation with Forrest and see if figure out what's going on with him first.
Alright, well, like I said, check with the guards at the front gate. They'll have, if not records, at least knowledge of the coming and going.
So there is.
He doesn't have it. That's below his pay grade.
The tracks you found, which way were they heading?
Which way were they headed? They were headed
They were heading east towards the gate of the city.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
heading east.
Is there only one gate in the city, or is there like a north gate?
There's an eastern gate, there's a southern gate. They're all, and then there's a northern gate, but they're all towards the east because
Okay.
on each side of Cliffhaven, like the hills start to come up, so
Yeah.
there's really nowhere to go besides east.
You can't go west for sure.
You can go, there is one to the south, but most things that are to the south are like, excuse me, some like small farms and farmlands up until it gets to the border of the forest, which no one goes into because there's shit going on in there.
So, Eastgate?
Yeah, Eastgate.
And so you're talking to one of the guards.
Yeah, make your way there.
The guards will tell you that they don't require anything else from you. They're like, oh yeah, he left with handful of guards. It seemed like he was more or less same thing he does every other week, but it is getting late. Now that I notice, but
Handful, you say? How many?
it's usually 4. I think it was 4 this time. 4 plus him.
How long has he been out? We've been out of the city, so.
How long has he been out today? Well, he usually leaves about 8, 9, so it's been a bit. 9 hours or so?
We were here at 7:30, right? We checked on him then.
Mhm.
So, well, we were here early, like 7:30ish, and he wasn't there when we got here. Did he leave yesterday? Or not yesterday?
Yeah,
it could be yesterday.
Could he have left yesterday, or
Maybe
was it this morning?
No, I saw him leave earlier, and you see him like hold on. He goes in there. Okay. All right, about 6 a.m. this time, he went out. So a little bit early for him, but didn't seem anything out of the ordinary. It didn't seem like he was worried about anything in particular. But yeah, no. He's always been a bit of an early riser, and he usually comes back again earlier than this. So yeah, I'm not sure. We should maybe send a search party for him if he doesn't show up the next hour or so.
How far do you think he usually travels out?
Oh, I have no idea.
A couple hours? 7 hours?
Well, it depends. Like he could just be going right down the street and then staying there for however long, or he could be going farther down to collect whatever it is he's going to collect. I don't know anything about Alchemist, so I couldn't tell you.
Do you think we have a couple hours to spare? Right.
I mean, if this showboater is just calling me out and trying to get me to show up, like, I think we have a little bit of time to find our dear friend here.
It's just unlike Forrest. He's always here, you know?
Yeah, and I don't. She's just gonna kind of look at the woods and remember like some of those things that like they ran into, the bandits and stuff, and then the wizard tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wizard tower that you saw to the north of you,
Right.
and then there to the south was the was when they went to basically harvest wood from the forest.
Right.
You guys got attacked by a bunch of trolls. And that was when you saw
The
Tail's sister.
east is on the way towards.
East is the way towards Andersville.
Yeah, so we've been through there and we saw all the ruins.
Yeah, there's ruins all over the place.
And we
Like,
ran into those
Theoretically, we
bandits.
could, on the way to Andersville,
That's what I was thinking too.
Mhm.
might as well.
Yeah.
you want to track him down?
Yeah.
All
How
right.
do you all feel about this? It's just on the way, it's going on.
Mm-hmm. How am I ever going to survive without an alchemist?
I can heal you up, babe. It's good.
It's different. Potions never electrocute me on accident.
Well, neither do my healing kits.
I've seen someone do that before, though, actually.
Do what?
Electrocuting potion.
And then you're right.
It was
We are friends.
underwater, it's scary.
And I have precious few of those, so I need to go protect that.
Okay. So, if you're trying to track down Forrest, we're going to need a nature check. Or a survival check, I'm sorry. Or tracking.
Gotta be all you.
Let me triple check.
Yeah. Plus 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be, all you.
And what's your favorite enemy?
Favorite trainer? Or my favorite enemy?
Yeah, favorite enemy and favorite terrain?
Let me look it up again because I think it was. I chose. I have gnolls, humans, and then orcs.
Humanoids? Or humans?
Humanoids. Well, no, actually, no, sorry. Gnolls, humans, and orcs. It's just you
Humans.
choose humanoids.
Humans, okay. Alright, never mind. Just a straight up survival check then.
16.
20.
Nice.
Anybody else want to make a survival check?
I'm not good enough at it.
I can, but it's a +1. 6.
Well, with a 20 is more than enough. So with the two of you tracking it, and it's a 5-man party, it's not necessarily difficult to follow their tracks. You guys follow them east, and they are going east.
Imagine we got the carriage and like,
Yes,
we're running out of
you have hired the carriage. You got this is basically just all along the way towards your voyage towards Andersville.
I imagine
Anderson's with you. I don't know if you guys intend to bring Ace with you, but he's with you because Whisper's here. So
yeah, we have the way I kind of see it working out is kind of similar to how it was before, where like Dez is in the front, kind of like on her horse.
Mhm.
Langston's in the back now, kind of
Okay.
leading up the rear, and then carriage in the center with ballista. Somebody's on the ballista, I guess.
Yeah.
You'll get on the ballista.
Yeah.
it's fair enough.
And me and Ace are just your attack dogs.
Well, I also figured that like Ace and Whisper are probably in the carriage with Adi.
Mm-hmm.
2 heads for a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. There's only so many horses as well because they have Silver and Land Biscuit as for horses. I don't know if you guys rented horses to go with it.
I was just going on top of the lake top.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
With a dirty 20 on your survival roll, it's not too difficult to track the 5 people on the road. What is happening here?
She told me I had to do my hair, so I did it.
He had a piece that was really long hanging down the wrong side of his head.
Look like the bad guy from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. I've never actually seen Charlie's Angels.
Neither have I just said yes.
Anyway,
It's the dad from Back to the Future.
y'all are killing me.
Oh, I could see him having hair like that and looking evil.
So, 30-20.
Tracking the party for
Slutty
4
20, yeah.
My buddy.
Oh, 24, sorry, not 30.
Oh, 24.
Nate didn't.
Hot.
Jesus.
I don't know
Nate,
what Nate got. I
Nate
got
rolled
it.
high. Nate rolled high. You rolled high too in your survival.
Only got like a
69?
16, so it wasn't that high.
You know, don't sell yourself short.
I mean, that's only 8 less.
My, you know, of all of my scores, my survival's like, it's pretty okay. It's a +5, but it's not like amazing.
I have expertise in survival.
Oh, wow.
Well, there, that'll do it.
Exactly.
I'm just really good at stuff, guys.
Des is more like she's good at she's good at doing tracking, but really where her strength is like getting to a spot and like finding what the hell happened.
I always thought you was a tracky.
She's like tracky, like she's. Oh, I'll kill you.
Speaking of.
Speaking of death.
Rock falls up with it. No. As you are following Forest Trail, you notice that the 5 goes from that, and then fresher tracks are several other footprints kind of join it. They come from outside the grass from the south towards the forest, which is funny because this guy's name.
Is this starting to deviate from the beaten path, I guess, or?
He's still on the beaten path until you get to a point where, well, let's have a little thing where the entire party is now going to make a perception check. See how much you guys can see and when you see it.
Really? Got a freaking 9. Or 1.
17.
Natural ones with 2.
15.
Okay.
What about Langston? What do you roll?
Langston rolled a 15.
Nice.
Do as good as your deputy.
Can't tell.
And Ace rolled a 7.
What about Daryl?
Daryl rolled a 4.
What about Silver?
The horse doesn't notice anything. The horse.
What about the other horse, Landis?
What about him? Even if they knew what they were looking
Hey,
at, they
horses sense danger. I saw Lord of the Rings.
Why is Landis getting out of land like Cookie.
Well played. Well played.
Land.
Because it's a sea biscuit joke.
I know, but then you'd also change the word biscuit to like
Why?
cook. I don't know.
Land tack.
I agree.
Anyway, there's more fails than successes.
Yeah, I
so-
feel like it would make more sense to be land biscuit and then like sea scone or something.
You say scone?
Yes.
That's why
Sea scone. Very good.
So as you guys are walking towards more of a ruin-stridden area, there's one part where there's the remains of an archway. The actual archway has fallen now, but there's two like
Pillars.
what's this pillars? More like you know, like the rooks on the side of a castle, like towers that kind of go across, and then unfortunately the archway has crumbled. But as you guys are just about to approach it, there's a glint in the air and a shattering in front of you, and a big puff of fire kind of like flames up in front of Landbisk because you're in the front. And you guys can see now that around you are several shadowy figures, and from the top of this tower, you hear a familiar voice saying, "Look out!" And we're gonna roll for initiative.
The shadows from Roy are following us through this campaign.
What are they?
What did you get?
I'm so mad. I wanted you to roll those so bad, just for the meme.
Maddie's turning a new leaf where she pays attention.
On you, Eddie.
And she's not surprised. Invisible people don't get advantage because she just gets.
Wait,
Alright, anybody get above a 20?
Oh, 22.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Already we're off to a bad start for the supercut.
And I would like to point out that I'm not surprised at the people jumping out in front of us.
Oh, because of the alert.
I don't think we were. Were we surprised? Yeah. Is it a surprise round?
Yep, you were surprised.
No.
But not me.
It's nice, isn't it? 19 to 15.
I rolled a 17.
You set a timer for the food.
I did.
Okay. 14 to 10.
13.
John, what do you get?
A 5.
Oof.
Join space, Langston, and enemies. Cool. So, first up in the first round of combat, everyone is surprised except for Adi, of course. And she rolled a 22, so she goes first.
Holy fuck.
So you basically are in the carriage at the moment.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna use possibly
Ace
a
and
feature.
Whisper's teeth get stuck
I don't
together.
really need to do. Oh god, there's so many features.
Braces.
Be it adrenaline rush.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I have to use it. Sorry.
Okay.
I won't. I'm gonna use my special magic wand. If I can find out where I wrote it down.
As opposed to your common magic wand.
Yeah. Come on. You're here somewhere. And I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what it does as a cleric who isn't smart. And I'm just gonna send a big, giant earthen hand. I assume that's what comes up out of the ground, unless it's a special earthen hand, and it's just gonna slump over top of the one guy who's right in front of me.
Are you asking me what Maximilian's earthen hand does?
I haven't looked it up yet because I wasn't sure which one. I'll Google it. But it's like a giant hand and it does the thing, right?
Yeah. Second level transmutation, you choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. Target makes a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Cool.
So it's basically just like a hand comes out and just grabs onto something.
Yeah, so he's got to make a strength save. This dude right here.
Okay. Here, go ahead and put that right next to you.
Put it down and I'll smush it.
This is what I was talking about when I was talking about having it be at normal table length or height.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. He rolled a 13.
Oh, I think you have to tell me what the DC is.
It's not you. No, the DC would be your spellcasting. Oh, you're right. It's
a magic
a
wand.
magic thing. The wand would probably be. Just use yours. I don't like that anyway. Just use your own.
Easier to remember. Spell.
I never liked that about wands and stabs and rods anyway.
Well, my number's a 15, so he fails.
That's 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll.
Right? Oh, I have to open my box, which is a lot harder to do than a bag.
What's in the box?
Dice!
Same thing as everything else.
What's in the box, y'all?
Same thing.
This is not, in
The
fact,
same thing
the
that's
one
in
that Chris
everything,
did.
kind of.
Rocks.
Hey now.
Math rocks?
Rocks.
That would be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And he's restrained.
Smack.
Okay.
I shall do the ring.
I would like to ruin his surprise round.
Well, he is restrained, so yeah.
Oh,
Ruined, sucker.
E-action. Do I want to use a bonus action?
Good question.
Features and traits. Scroll on down to that speedy thing. You can dash as a bonus action. Haven't even moved. Why would I dash?
For fun.
I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright, let's do. As I've named them the Bobs.
The Bobs.
Joe Bob. Mary Bob.
Mary Bob.
Frey Bob.
Mary Jo Bob.
Oh, I just have Bob, Blob, Flob, and Cobb.
Oh no. No.
They're so valuable to
Oh
me.
god.
Blah blah blah.
So,
Oh.
first
And me.
one's the actual Bob is the one on the other side of that tree from you, Mary.
The original.
dokie.
The OG, if you will.
He's gonna run up and he's gonna try and knock Des off of her horse.
The OB.
Make an athletics check.
I think that's an animal handling check. Actually, worse than that, but it's fine.
No actual horses were harmed in filming of this.
Actually, I mean, if you want to do that, we can, but I feel like it's not so much you handling the animal, it's you trying not to fall off of it. The animal handling check would be if you keep the horse calm as you're being attacked. But I feel like your horse is pretty much good with that.
Do I have to make a check versus a save?
It's a competing athletics check, so yes. Alright, so you are knocked off of your horse
Damn it.
and are now prone.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Are you dead yet?
I had to literally just pass anything.
He literally could. It was a I want to say 85% chance of him succeeding on that one.
Okay. You go.
No, 90% chance. Failed the 90% check. That's how it. Yeah, on XCOM sometimes.
Yes. Yes. I know that life.
All right, that's the end of his turn now. Next guy is restrained, so he's going to try and unrestrain himself.
Am I prone?
Yes.
Okay.
15 does succeed.
Does a 15 succeed?
Oh, yes.
All right, then he is no longer restrained as he is able to punch his way out of Maximilian's earthen grasp.
Is that the end of Max? Does Max
no,
go away
it's
now?
Not. It just
No, he
it's
stays.
just there.
It's a concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So you are concentrating,
Okay, Max, you'll get an next
so you know.
I'd like to call it Groomshgiven's Earth and Grasp because she has no idea who Maximilian is, nor does she care.
Okay. It could be the stick's earthen grasp because you know it's coming from the stick, so I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Anyway,
Stick hand.
next up.
Groomsh's
Our
Earth
stick
and
sounds like some kind of like neighborhood. Like you get called the stick.
Groomsh's Fist. Oh,
All right.
she's still workshopping the name.
You can tell.
Next up is going to be that guy behind
Max?
Max. At least in front. No, you don't have to move him. Just I'll move him. I'm just telling you who it is. He's gonna throw a flask of Alchemist's fire at Avi.
4.
Mm-hmm.
That's
True.
That's kind of a dick move.
I mean, yeah. Sorry. Not sorry.
4.
Did he put Jonas on the
On the what?
the ballista?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I did. That's where he was. So therefore,
So it should stay consistent that.
I stuck him right on that motherfucker.
Wow.
Alright, that is a 16 to hit Audi.
Nope.
No? Okay, well, here's an option for you. If he misses you, he's going to hit the wagon.
I'm not getting lit on fire?
Alright, then the wagon's gonna catch on fire.
Which I think everyone's still inside.
I'm not.
Well, the Dragonborn are.
One of us is resistant to fire.
One of you is resistant to fire. Alright, so the carriage is going to take 4 fire damage.
Is it dead yet?
Help, Terry.
Are you gonna be like this the entire time?
I will turn this car around.
Alright, next one is another one who's going to lob some Alchemist fire at Dez, but Dez is prone, so he doesn't disadvantage. That is... It's not official, so that's 14 to hit.
No.
Alright. That, so it's the end of the surprise round, because it's all of...
We're gonna have to buy this poor man a new wagon.
Yes, we are. If he survives.
So now it's going to be... Next up is... This man...
Well, actually, Jonas could just cast a spell and then fly in the air a little bit and cause water to come up or something.
Good.
Flip your hair again.
Alright, so the guy over by Mary, the one in color, he is going to chug a potion and go invisible.
I would like to point out he doesn't have advantage against me.
Okay.
Because I'm alert.
Because you don't get
They don't get advantage for being invisible.
nice.
Oh, for alert piece.
Alert's pretty good. Another one is going to, And the one across,
That dude.
that guy right here, is going to also down a potion, and you can see there's like a pulse on his body as he starts to faintly glow. If anyone wants to try and figure out what that is, there would be a arcanature.
I put magic effect.
After one?
No. You think that it just got sunny up for some reason.
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Hot damn. Alright, so he
Whatever that
basically...
roll.
Basically he took a potion of Shield of Faith. So his AC has gone up by 2. Now that you know what his AC is, but still.
I'm gonna keep magical effect on.
Sounds good. That's the end of the surprise round. Adi, you are now up once again.
Oh, darn. Okay.
The carriage next to you is on fire. Just
Can I help the wagon?
you can try. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster. What do you want to do? Tell me the what and the how, and I will tell you
I don't
the
know.
mechanics of it.
I want to use the help action to put out the fire, but I don't think that's a thing in actual game.
Okay. I mean, no, that's fine. It wouldn't be a help action. It would be your action would be basically interact with object, which is putting out a fire.
Cool. I don't really have anything to put out the fire.
You don't have like a water skin. You don't have
I mean,
anything.
I guess I probably have a water skin.
How about this? Make a survival check. Something you should be pretty good at.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. So with a combination of using some of your water skin to slow it down and then literally chopping off part of the wagon, you're able to take the Alchemist fire off of it, and then you see basically the loose boards that you cut off of the the carriage, kind of just burn on the ground for a bit. And then you can see in there, Ace and Whisper kind of like struggling to get battle ready.
Oh, fuck.
And then...
Put it away.
Put it away now.
Sanctuary concentration. Surprisingly, no. And then I'll cast Sanctuary on Bruv, since, she's kind of laying on the ground and that feels not battle worthy.
Alright, so now they have to succeed a wisdom save to attack her?
Yeah.
Okay. That's real good.
Actually. Oh, he already has it. He's gonna ask me to put on land this kid.
Not me, the horse.
Yeah.
Tactically, I think Addie, as a military person, would go like, it's a different horse, bruh.
And then you were no longer best bros.
So that's a pretty deep sticking point of ideologies, I'd say. Anyway,
I like
He can't-
horses.
Bless you.
anyway, he can't.
Cool.
He's going to try and attack Des, but he's going to make that wisdom saving throw.
Judgment.
16.
Gonna attack Des.
Alright, he gets advantage because you are prone. That is 13 to hit.
No.
He's about to get his roll rocked.
Yeah, he rolled bad on his advantage, but he rolled good on his save. Go figure.
Good job. Mission success.
Pigeon mailed. We'll get him next time. Alright, okay, let's. Are you still concentrating on
From
The fist?
grasp? Yeah.
Still concentrate on fisting.
Always. Almost literally constant.
It's gonna be at Attack on body again. It's a miss. Next guy up. Also a miss. Next guy up.
Damn, what's their initiatives? They all get really good ones?
They all rolled. I rolled them as a group,
Oh, I see.
and they all rolled a 20. So yes.
I never posted the video of us rolling dice against each other.
Cool.
I could really do that. It's a good video. One of those Insta reels I heard Gen Z likes.
Stop.
The Trojans is
Terrible. Alright. The one's gonna come out from behind a tree and chuck a Alchemist's fire bottle at Jonas.
The colorful one or the gray one?
The gray one.
We don't know what the colorful one is doing.
Colorful one is invisible. And
I can't see their colors.
Does he get closer to Jonas or is he just...
yeah, he gets closer. Can you pull him 3 spaces up? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And you're going to take. I should ask. 19 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You're gonna take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And now you are on fire.
You're on fire, bro. Go! Like you're doing really good. Keep going. Keep it up.
This Jonas is on fire.
No.
I think it would just be Jonas is fire.
No, let him cook.
Next up is Invisible Man, and he does a thing. You can't see.
That's nice.
Whatever it is he does, it was menacing.
But now, Des, you're up.
Dave.
Jess is gonna do like a little like
Kickflip wheeling.
whistle, like a little whistle that like
It's
it's specifically a whistle to tell Landbiscuit to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Biscuit knows all your whistles.
It's like a
I'll say that Land Biscuit, once you whistle, he'll run off even on your initiative.
Did you get an opportunity attack against Ambit?
No.
Not today.
Yeah, actually, he does.
as you would expect.
I'm so mad.
Let's see. What is Land Biscuit's AC?
Why have you done this, Stacy?
John.
Try to ruin my husband's life, right?
Just remember how much people hate it when the animals die. Don't be Mr. Regal.
We have to make a post on doesthedogdie.com.
Don't make this Mr. Regal and Trinket.
It doesn't have a horse as a monster.
It should be draft horse, I think, right? Or
Well, there's a draft horse that's considered adventuring gear. Actually, here we go. No, riding horse, armor class 10, so he does hit.
maybe he takes the disengage option.
He's gonna take the dash axe, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so that takes. Biscuit takes 6 slashing damage.
I'm not gonna ask.
Won't do it. I'll beat you up, Stacy.
I'm not gonna ask.
Okay,
I'll
good.
face my wrath.
Land Biscuit sprints away, taking a bit of a splash on her flank, but continues running. You can see like little droplets of blood kind of chase after her, but none of the other figures tend to pay her much mind. As she dashes away.
You gotta go.
All right,
Take the
I'll say that's a free action to whistle. It doesn't take any actual time to do. So what else you want to do?
I'm gonna attack that guy with ferocity.
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna stand up first?
Like, just.
No, I'm actually gonna stay perfectly put, and I'm gonna use no movement to steady aim.
Is that ferocity like an adjective?
I mean,
or like
to give you. I mean, if you are prone, you get disadvantage in your attack rolls. So this would just, if you use steady aim to not move, you would basically just give yourself normal attack. As opposed to
You have
using your hand.
disadvantage on ranged attacks if you're prone.
On all attacks. Creatures have disadvantage on all attack rolls when they're prone. Attack rolls against the creature has advantage, and then otherwise it has disadvantage if they're ranged. So if someone's throwing something at you, and you're prone, that's why the guy had disadvantage. But you also have disadvantage when
I
you're
don't think we've ever played that the creature has disadvantage on prone attacks.
Well,
But it does say that.
Should
For range?
because
No,
just if the person who is prone is disadvantage on.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright. Alright, I'll get up and then I'll do
So you use half your movement to stand up.
bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give me that one.
my special box.
All right, and then you. Whoops. Does it require concentration? Your Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Doesn't.
It does not.
Oh, I'm concentrating though.
And that's what you were going to try
My
to do.
first
Wait,
attack. I'll use Nick. Add the bonus action to add the bonus attack to my attack action.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a 18.
Mm-hmm. 18 will hit.
You're no
Alright, and then wait, you use Vex to then get the net to make the. You have to
You use Vex to have the next attack you do have advantage.
Right. Okay.
And then you can use Nick with your second attack to have your bonus attack also.
Well, I already said it as it was, so I'll just make this one my Vex attack. So
Alright, so you're using.
I used Nick the first time to.
Alright, so do both of those attacks.
Yeah.
Because that's your attack and your bonus action attack.
Mhm.
And you can use Vex for your second one. I don't really care. That's
17.
17 also hits.
Oh,
This is your Vex attack.
uh, 19.
Well, 19 won't. Yeah, no.
And is he next to anybody other than me?
No.
Did Land Biscuit clear out of here already?
Yeah, he's already gone. He ran like 120 feet. I'm not even gonna bother getting out a horse thing and then.
The only reason I was asking was because of adjacency and still getting sneak attack.
I mean, you
Because
have advantage on the attack. Oh no, you don't. So no. No one's adjacent to
well,
him.
that's what I meant. Is like if the horse was still like
No, because
running after my turn.
No, I made it happen in the middle of your turn because you had it whistle away.
All right. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 damage. All right. Well, he's dead. So what do you want? How do you want that to look?
So she'll get she'll whistle, and then she'll see that he swiped at the horse,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's just gonna go black in the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just gonna run towards him and shoot, and then when she sees that he's
You don't
off,
have to run toward him. Like you stand up. He's right there. He is
I
standing
imagine-
next to you.
I imagine she's doing that thing where you bring your legs up and you hop up.
oh yeah, she kips up, and she shoots once in the kidneys, once in the heart.
Mm.
And then she grabs him by the neck and then puts one in his jugular and the blood sprays out. And she's like, I'll see you in hell. And he falls to the ground. And she fucking just kicks him as hard as he can, when he's down. So
For
just
good measure.
blood sprays everywhere.
For good measure, please turn your attention to the map.
Oh, Jesus.
Absolutely fucking obliterated.
So,
That poor man
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
just,
I didn't look at that.
does that display shake anybody in the area?
Make an intimidation check.
Just a straight one?
Yep. No, a gay one.
For real.
18.
How do I want to do that? He's like, yeah, that was pretty brutal. So you can see one of the guy who was hit with Maximilian's broken craft. He gets a little like shaken. He's like, shit, I don't know if I want. Like you see him like take a step or two backwards.
Does turning around.
Like,
blood all over her.
Well, fucking see ya, Bob. You fucking dead ass bitch.
Fucking scrub.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll start running at the next guy.
There's a guy to your right and a guy to your left, and then 2 men to your left. There's also a person right in front of you that you saw do a little glow. So the closest one would be the one to your right.
Yeah, I'll move to that guy.
Okay.
Like, not like quite at him. Like I'll be like still like
Mm-hmm.
good.
You only have 15 feet as well.
Yeah. So just maybe like a couple spaces.
I moved you one.
I just want to get away from the carriage so that they don't.
There you go. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I walk over the guy.
Yeah.
Too bad I flicked him in next week.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's under cat.
Anything else? That's it. End your turn?
No, I think that's pretty good stuff.
I think it's pretty good, yeah. Well, next up is Langston. So he's the guy behind carriage right there. He is going to. If you could move him up.
You got in the very back?
Yeah, the very back.
Yeah.
Move him up into the left, please. Just there. And then he is also going to whistle so that his horse that he's riding at the moment to jet off backwards, kind of like to just kind of keep it at a safe distance. But he is going to jump off of it, do a backflip, and attack those two over there with his crossbow. So you can make an acrobatics check. It's pretty good. 24, so that'll do it. And that's a natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
And so first one does miss, but the second one lands right in the neck of the guard closest to me. That one.
Yep.
Whoops. Got his ass.
Got him. And Langston's going for non-lethal damage, so it will hit him just like right there, and then he'll just
Wow, Winston's really nice.
and pass out. So that guy closest to me is knocked out. Hey, oh. Mm-hmm.
Mission success.
Yes. Okay. Next up is Mr. Pinkring. I'll do. Yeah. He's going to throw another flask at the carriage. It's going to be basically aimed at Jonas.
Which guy is the guy that got intimidated? Is he like frightened or what is he?
He's frightened, yeah.
Okay.
So he can't approach closer to you.
Can we get a status ring on this guy? I believe.
Yes.
Did any of them? Did anyone else get frightened?
No, everyone else passed their. They're, I guess, not insight check kind of, sort of, but not really.
Kind of, sort of, not really.
Exactly. Alright, it's going to be a potion that acts like sacred flame. So it's going to be a dexterity saving throw. Bonus.
Natural one.
Okay. Well, it does not dodge.
Isn't that a negative one?
No, I have just a neutral.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that is 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
No.
It's kind of like the glass shatters against you, and you just feel like this burning light upon you. Feels familiar, but just painful.
Holy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, usually don't do this. After that is Whisper.
Well, I'm going to start by clambering out of the carriage.
Good plan.
Which carriage is still on fire? Or
No.
Okay.
Adi was able to slightly disassemble the carriage in order to extinguish the fire.
And then I'm going to approach this bastard man that's closest to me. 10, first diagonal is 5. 15, 20, 25. Charity. And then I'm going to become Org.
Org. Well, go ahead and in-lorg.
The flavor is that I
Lord.
did it on my way, but
Yes, I understand.
each step. Just...
Like,
Like Amorphs.
That's her secret. She's always enlarged.
Nice.
And she takes her rapier and just.
that
are you going to use any weapon?
Ooh, that's a great
Nonsense.
idea. I always forget about it.
Weapon nonsense.
Weapon nonsense.
Weapon these nonsense.
Weapon these nonsense. I am going to use Vex.
Okay.
And that is
A 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
yay. Which is 8 piercing damage. And then with advantage on my next one. This next one, if I get it, I shall do.
Well, you just used Vex, so I believe that means you have advantage on this attack.
Yes.
Okay.
And the next one, if I get it, I'm gonna do Nick.
Okay.
That's another 23.
You have an offhand attack?
We decided that my claws are light finish,
Not true.
specifically for this.
Well, 23 still hits.
Your fighting style is dueling though, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you use dueling fighting style?
I don't know what you mean.
Dueling specifically says you using one-handed weapon.
It's my hand.
If you're going to use it as Nick, it's going to count as dueling. If you're going to use it as an attack.
Well,
That's not what we said.
So you could do that, but you can still do that. But you just wouldn't have the advantage of your weapon of your fighting style. You just wouldn't apply to that particular round.
Well, then I shall rearrange it. Because that was not the impression I was under.
Um, Honestly, I should have thought of that, and I didn't, so that's on me.
Oh, I forgot to add my modifier to the last one. So it was 14 for the last one, piercing. And this
Okay.
one is 18 piercing.
And he's dead. But it doesn't matter. Because he's fucking dead anyway.
I killed the fuck out of him. Wipe the blood off.
You okay? Are you killing him? You're not doing non-lethal damage?
That's not my job.
Okay, that's fine. He did.
Besides, if I had to pick the person that we interrogate, it's definitely the guy that cast a spell.
Fair enough. Technically, he didn't cast a spell. He took a potion.
Somebody made it. And I figure if he did a spell for more armor, it was probably him. A potion for more armor. It was probably him. Because only nerds don't need armor unless they're me because my skills are so strong.
No, I think that still applies.
I know a nerd when I see them. And then I give them noogies. Because I'm the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana.
And Montana.
Okay. Well, he's dead, so...
Excellent.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is my action economy.
Awesome. Next up is Ace, who will also clamber out of the cab. I keep wanting to call it a cabinet. I don't know why I was saying that. The carriage.
Cowage.
A cow.
Cowage, what brings us here?
He's going to walk in front of Jonas. Yeah, sorry. Do one more, please. He's going to breathe Foya in a cone in front of him. And they are going to make some saving throws, including the guy who's invisible because he's not actually where it is. He's further there did not.
He's invisible,
He's invisible, you don't know where he is.
Oh! Fair.
Alright. Okay. That'll be action. He will click his boots of haste together to activate that. And he'll end his turn there. He's just gonna kind of guard the carriage with instead of running forward. Which means it's Jonas' turn. You get to go.
You said I got hit by like this thing of fire, and am I on fire?
Yes. In fact, you are taking 1d4 fire damage right now.
Alright.
As we speak. 1 damage.
Okay, so what is the action coming to put that out? Is it a...
You can use an action to make a dexterity saving throw to put it out.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Alright, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Huh?
Is there... I thought you could do a thing that projects water up or something.
I could, but I'd be using a spell when I could just not waste the spell slot.
Oh, I thought you use it. You would use it after doing a spell.
Water does not technically put this fire out. It is a chemical fire.
Oh.
The only reason it worked for Earthing is because she knew, through her survival check, to take the wood off of the carriage.
Yeah, I did.
That was a dex save, yes?
Yes.
19.
And he is enough.
Second highest thing I could possibly roll.
True. Yeah, you were able to put out the fire. You are no longer on fire. Congratulations.
Okay. And I guess I'm...
Do you want to do anything dramatic that represents that, or?
Well, I can't use water, so I don't know how he even does it.
He just takes off the thing and like his muscles
You
bulge.
want to tear your shirt off like the Hulk?
No, not really. I like my chainmail.
Cover yourself with a thick blanket, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, he'll grab like a blanket from like the carriage or something like that. And
Okay.
kind of pat himself up.
Sounds good. All right. Anything else you want to do?
That's it. My action.
Bonus?
Nothing really I can do bonus wise. So.
Okay. In that case, it goes up to the top of the round, which means Addie will go immediately after you see Forrest throw a flask down at this purple ring guy. Yep, him. That's going to be.
Is he invisible too?
Or is he the little green
No.
dude?
Forrest is a little green guy. He's up on top. He's like up on the tower.
Oh.
Get wrecked, dude.
He does not succeed on his attack.
That's a pretty good representation.
I thought it was closest.
Since he's tiny, you usually describe him with green stuff.
He's got green skin, green and pink eyes.
He's a tiefling.
All right, Adi, you're up.
I am. And I'm going to use my action to grab this guy.
Okay.
So he makes another strength saving throw. I'm
That
going to
makes
use
sense.
Groomsh's Earthen Fisting.
Okay. Sure.
Still working out the name.
No, that's perfect.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Not the earthing.
Yeah, strength save.
All right.
Does Daryl seem okay? He hasn't got hit by anything, right?
He's hiding.
Okay, cool. So we'll make sure he's okay.
Good job, Daryl.
Yeah, he's not going to participate in the fights.
Yeah.
Unless you want to like inspire him to do so. Does a 6 pass?
Oh, no.
Well, I suppose he doesn't succeed.
He takes a 6 full bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Dang, that's crazy.
And I don't feel too bad about the damage because you know what? It's Groomsh's Earthen Fisting. Groomsh obviously wants this man. Anyway,
To be fisted?
I was gonna say hurt, but then in my mind it popped over to wants him to be fisted, and I couldn't keep going.
Coward.
Sorry, you couldn't. do it.
I'm sorry you couldn't finish.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna use my Order Cleric skill of casting enchantment-y things as bonus actions. I'm gonna cast Command on. I'm trying to figure out how far away this are. On that guy.
You're casting command.
Yeah.
You just cast.
I did not cast.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You didn't cast them. His command and command is not a concentration spell.
Nopers.
All right. What would you like him to do?
I'd like him to surrender.
Okay.
It's one word. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like less than 12, right?
Yeah.
What's and this is a wisdom save or?
Oh yeah, sorry, wisdom save.
Right, his wisdom.
I think it's exactly 12.
That's gonna be exactly 15.
Damn, he doesn't have to surrender.
But he thinks about it.
Nah.
He's like, what if I just stop? Nah.
And that's my
Sounds like the booze talking.
that's my turn.
Okay. Next up are a bunch of dead people. Alright, well, the one guy who's still alive in that group failed his strength check to get out of Maximilian's Earth and Fisting.
Brooch, but yeah.
Hey, the invisible guy died?
What's that?
Invisible Man is dead.
No.
Oh.
He meant that grouping in that area.
It's Invisible Man's turn now. And speaking of which, he is going to appear in front of the group.
He's gonna become Visible Man.
Oh, no, you can do that much better.
Yoink.
Back him up a little bit. There you go. And he's going to quaff potion and then spread out his hands as a gout of fire spreads and hits everybody.
Fire.
Everybody hits everybody. Hits everybody.
It's everybody.
Hits everybody.
Even me?
Even you. The only person who doesn't hit is
Daryl?
Langston. Well, it doesn't hit Daryl because Daryl is
In the side, right?
has a
But it's hitting the cart, though?
Yeah, it's hitting the
Okay.
cart. So it doesn't hit him
How long is
directly.
it?
30 foot.
That's more than 30.
Is it?
Yeah,
10,
1,
20,
2, this is
25?
30.
30, no.
It's kind of like that.
The ballista's
5,
not
10,
really
15,
in
20,
context.
25. Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, the ballista's not really.
Alright, you're right. It doesn't. It hits everything. It falls just short of the card.
Yeah.
But it hits all of the characters. Okay, that's
Except for Addy.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It does not hit that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a cone if we really want to.
It's essentially hitting like right here,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
right in front of the card.
I don't know. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's right before.
I had a cool template.
Is
I
that a
never
save of
used
some
it.
type for us?
It is a save, yes. Be
That's the face of somebody who failed their next save. And now wants to flip his
it's
hair.
going to be a dexterity saving throw.
Maybe use your hand. I mean, I think you're sexy either way, but
Mhm.
maybe you want your hair to sit correctly.
Save my life.
Let's see.
He just really hates to be up there.
Silliness. Alright.
18.
I'm not dying.
9.
Okay, and then it's going to be Assyrian.
With a plus.
I haven't been
So
coned.
plus 0.
He misses, but he's resistant. The DC was 13.
Yeah.
Excuse
Plus
me.
you.
Bless you.
Don't do it again.
No, I will. You can't stop me. I'm all the way up.
Absorb elements.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
he's all the way up.
Which is a spell.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
So you know, just say you're all the way.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Alright. And then, is anybody else in the... No. Alright, so it's going to be 17 fire damage.
Yeah.
Half of you saved, half if you want to do anything else.
So 9.
Half of 17.
It's 8. Factored on 8, yeah.
Guys, I do
Oh,
have
is
dark
it,
vision.
it's a round down spell for that one?
Liar.
Yeah.
That's round down.
Okay.
I just found it.
Wow. Way to
They
lie.
changed the Android UI.
Well, it's so different.
Why was it like?
It looks very it does look very calculator
It
based.
does look like a calculator.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my
It's also your-
actual. That's my keyboard. That's not part of the actual UI.
I think it's also because your phone is just so rectangular. Yeah, I mean,
No, it used to look like yours.
Yeah.
It updated.
Yeah. It's like laid out.
Interesting.
For all of you that can't see it, find an Android buddy and look at their phone.
bye, Jason. There you go.
Alright. That's going to be the end of his turn. Yeah. Alright, so Des, you're up.
Excellent. I'm gonna shoot him.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you wise one.
I'm not hearing voice.
Kill them. Murder them.
I'll go for non-lethal damage.
Well, I've already got one guy tied up. It's fine.
This
Yeah, but this guy didn't
would
attack
hurt
us
as
worse.
Yeah, she's come to and she's like, wow, oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh.
That's against the guidebook.
We're gonna write that one down. Like writes, and then there's just like dripping. Ooh.
Where's her face?
12. 11. Okay.
Throw them away.
That's good.
Dragon Eye. Just very open to it.
This epic music.
I do. Oh wait. Oh, well I can't anymore. 13.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on that person.
Okay.
I should start that, you.
Did we have the green?
Did you use like? Well, how did you do? You did 3 and then a bonus action. Did you use? Is Nick a thing that you can use if you miss?
Wait. It was. You make a good point. That would be my 1-2 attack bonus action. Right.
Yeah, I believe Nick only applies if you hit, and then you can use your bonus action. You can do the thing where.
Yeah, you have to. Well, no, you specifically have to do damage.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. So even if you hit and then you deal no damage, it doesn't apply.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. After Dez is
Who'd
up
you Hunter's Mark though?
I
Nobody.
had another.
Oh, you didn't. You used your economy already.
But after Dez is Langston, who will move up and go on to the ballista.
Oh, I can't really.
Oh, I can't do it. There it is. Yep. You can put him next to it if it doesn't fit. Like it's, okay.
Oh, you can absolutely fit. I'm just.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, he tries to like kind of point it towards the guy who just did the big fire thing, but he's like, can't quite get a good hit, so he turns towards the other dude. And he's gonna fire that ballista.
Not the bow list.
The ballista, that's a natural 20. Holy shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
I might be taking a little bit of thunder away from the PCs here, and I feel bad about that.
No. Honestly, this is great. Like that. This Langston doing it though.
Yes.
Like you've been practicing. Damn.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, he kills that guy.
How much damage did he do?
Nice.
He did 48 damage.
Holy shit! Wait, what's the ballista do?
It does 2d12 plus 10 damage.
Wow. Damn,
And
we
he rolled
really
really
we
well.
really put an armored tank on this one, or an armored turret, whatever it is. I don't know how to say words.
Yeah.
Put a cannon on this freaking cart.
Okay, well, he's dead.
I think we need to make I think instead we just need to make Daryl a permanent part of this party and just always travel with this tank. This absolute tank.
Use one behind him.
The pink one.
Yeah.
That game?
And you see when like that goes off, you see Langston like, oh
I'm pretty sure we get like nailed to a fucking tree. Like,
so, yeah, he gets nailed. Like he gets nailed to the rock to the like the stonework behind him.
Yeah.
He's just like, and Langston's just like,
Hot damn!
and he just freezes. I think he might be out for the rest of. I think he might just be in shock now. Well, it would be that guy's turn, but he's dead. So, Whisper, you're up.
love when a plan comes together.
I'm gonna run over to this fool and I'm gonna grapple him.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be contesting athletics, which you have advantage on.
Yes, I do. I'm also real good at it. If I remember correctly. I remember incorrectly.
Oh.
And just to be clear, when the ballista goes off, you hear like, Horace, no! And he just gets grabbed by this gigantic woman. What'd you get?
Natural 20, therefore 23. That was my bad.
Did he
I was
cry out?
overconfident. I didn't look
Did
again.
he cry out his like lover's name? Is that why he was upset about that guy?
I mean, you're assuming.
The
You just called out his name because you got brutally murdered.
Are they lovers in the night?
He's gonna give up.
It's a very gentle song.
Yeah, I think this guy's gonna surrender. He just saw his friend get absolutely fucking impaled by a ballista.
This is the one thing.
And he's also in the grapple of his life.
Yeah, with a gigantic dragon. Yeah.
It's no Groomsh's Maximilian Fist.
But also kind of enjoying it
Nope,
at the same
that's
time.
alright.
You know.
She at least didn't put her weight on him. She grabbed him and rolled.
Yeah. All right, so you have him grappled, as well as one of them is knocked out,
And one of them is also grappled.
and the other one is restrained. So combat is, in effect, over for now.
Boris, you get up there?
What's that? Oh. Yeah. Is it safe to come down?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What happened to the guards you were with?
They got ambushed. You might have seen them a little bit behind. You didn't see anything. That was for a perception check earlier that you guys failed. But they chased me here, and I barricaded the door, and I've been kind of just throwing stuff at them until you guys got here. I may have thrown some at you guys because I didn't know it was you. So I'm sorry. It was the one that initiated where where like a little puff of fire flew up in front of you.
It's okay. You should come down so we don't have to shout and stuff.
Right. Okay, hold on. It takes about a couple minutes for him to come down, unbarricade the door, and you just hear it go from behind.
I'm gonna move close to my fisting guy in
Well,
case he needs to be grappled.
The
by
fisting
another
thing
person.
only lasts for a minute,
Yeah.
but so it does eventually time out, but it's just a guard, and the guy who paid him has already surrendered, so
Cool.
he's just like,
Otherwise I would have grappled him because I'm.
yeah. No, he's just the
Grappling.
guy. He's not gonna fight all 6 of you. Oh. I'm glad to see you guys, and you see him push the door open. Well, what's up? He's like, you see him he just looks tired as hell.
I mean, what's up with you? What happened?
Well, I was out collecting ingredients, and then I guess we got ambushed. I guess the guards I hired got caught unawares, but oh man, it was touch and go there for a minute.
Yeah, no kidding.
But hey, I'm super glad you guys showed up. Oh,
How far out from town are we, you think?
you're a few hours out. It was probably 2.5 hours or so. But he was a ways out. So it made sense why he had guards. But I think his guards were expecting brigands or monsters, not necessarily an ambush.
And all the guards are dead.
As far as you know, you have not seen anyone else.
I think we'll probably have to escort back.
I mean, we could send him back with Daryl and the ballista, and we could head on to Andersville.
On foot?
Sure.
Yeah, I
You
think
could
it's-
also send a sending to the guard.
He could come with us.
Might hurt his revenue shop.
More exotic
Well, we could-
ingredients.
You could still barricade up in the tower and then do a sending. Oh.
Yeah, tell Carl Rin or something to come.
The only thing that we have to deal with is
I'm not leaving him here.
I wouldn't either.
Could we send Ace with him?
Could also take one of those.
Forrest,
What
do
you guys talking about?
Forrest, what do you want to do?
What are the options?
Well, we were on our way to Andersville.
Okay.
We're a few hours out.
Yeah, you guys are still 8 hours away.
And as a fun fact, I don't have sending.
We're a few hours
prepared
out
today.
from
You're a couple hours out from the payment.
yeah, so it would add an additional 4 to our trip. A lot of hours.
More like 5.
Ace is like, I'll bring him back. You guys need me for Andersville? You guys seem like you nailed yourselves and can't just leave him here.
That's true.
I think that's the best option unless
Forrest really wants to come to Andersville for some finest things.
Like he kind of look. He looks at Des. He doesn't want to like be insulting. He's like, I should really get back to my shop. If I'm not there, then and somebody comes for an inspection, I could lose my license.
What did they attack you? Do you know?
Well, I noticed that they had their own potion, so I'm assuming it's something to do with that. They probably are, bootleggers or something like that.
They seem pretty
common.
pretty effective potions, too.
Are you a bootlegger?
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah, Whisper. It becomes smaller. Pew, pew, pew. It gets, tightens up. Doesn't relent. Alright.
Do I get advantage?
What was the ambush for?
Sure.
And yeah, you get advantage
you
also
guys-
because I'm helping,
you
because
guys
I'm
killed-
also proficient.
You also killed the shit out of him, so yeah, let's go with it.
I'm helping. Literally and figuratively.
18.
Not personally. Just maybe work for one.
Work for a bootlegger?
I mean, I know he doesn't have a license.
I mean, if I work for a farmer, am I not a farmer?
Be a farm hand, I think.
Why did you attack?
What are you, the semantic police too?
You
What is
asked
this?
the question, I'm sorry.
Why did you attack them?
Oh, well, he's about this tall, and he had a bunch of really valuable stuff, so we figured it would be an easy target.
You do that also?
When we're paid to. So, sure.
Who paid you?
Ah, this is getting real itchy. I don't know what's happening with my finger.
What? Like a.
If I tell you that, then someone's gonna kill me anyway. You don't last long in this business giving away personal, like your boss's things. So if you're gonna kill me, then kill me. But like,
Oh, you're in a rush?
no.
You're in a rush to die?
Again, no.
You don't think you have a chance in hell of escaping? You'd rather die now?
Well, it's either die now or starve to death because the underworld has blacklisted me, and then somebody comes to kill me in a much more gruesome and horrendous way. So, not like practically no, but like,
You're really underestimating how gruesome it can be.
I just saw a bunch of people die pretty quickly. So this nothing worse than that could happen, especially with a paladin around.
I don't need him.
Still think I'll take my chances with you a lot.
I'll be
Oh,
in the
so
carriage.
you want to die now?
I'll be in the carriage.
Again,
Jean just heads to the carriage.
She'll like pass you the bottle.
Unreal. Well, tap if you change your mind.
are you gonna kill him?
I'm gonna start choking.
Start suffocating.
He passes out.
Nothing? He
Bastard
doesn't
man.
tap?
How's it going?
He does not tap. No, he just passes out.
How's it going?
Well, he opted for.
I hate when we run into a guy that's like, well, I'm gonna die anyway. And it's like, why rush?
Is he dead?
Well, here's the thing. You guys run into him.
I'll try the other
He
one.
knows you're a sheriff. He knows the other guy's a deputy. He knows Jonas is a paladin. So he's like, what are the odds? I die gruesomely by this lot or a bunch of criminals?
Try the other one.
Yeah, it's not one of those people that he's in a stranglehold with. That's for damned.
Now I could
Yeah, but you're in the group though.
make this little circle of ours like an area
It's a
where
calculated
he
risk.
needs
He's-
to tell us the truth.
He's just he's the one we just did, like we just choked. He's just passed out, right?
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna go ahead. cuff him.
I don't know
Okay.
if circle of some type of truth would work though if they don't. I'm just gonna call it the carriage. If they don't want to talk.
Puffs head out. Well, actually.
Liz is gonna walk over to Langston and pull out her other bottle and be like, "You did a good job. Go sit in the carriage."
He's still kind of in shock.
It's sad. All seed is silver.
And he walks in the carriage. He takes a drink.
Does kind of like walks behind him and just kind of like shuts the door gently.
Mhm.
Anybody? What about the one you've got?
You want to tell us who you're working for?
That guy. He points at the guy who's
You
passed
want
out.
to tell us who hired that guy?
You kind of like pats his. Oh, I think he had a note on him.
Oh, guys, I think he has a note on him.
Somebody want to tie him up while I check his pockets?
He's a yeah.
You already cuffed him.
He's like this. The guy you're choking is cuffed.
Nice. Yeah.
The guy who was formerly being choked is now cuffed.
Wow,
Yeah,
choking people,
I searched his
touching
pockets.
people,
Make an
fisting
investigation check.
people.
Am I good at an investigation? Probably not. Ooh,
It's a
that's
pretty
probably
kinky
not
night for lizards.
sufficient. Investigation.
Yep.
13. I have a +2.
You see a couple more potions on him of various like flasks of different colors, and you find a couple notes, but nothing that would really give you a hint as to who he's working for. Maybe just like a list of ingredients that he should be looking for to basically steal, and like little diagrams of like leaves and different botanicals and ores.
I pocket it so I can keep that in mind for Forrest. Anybody else want to investigate this clown? Maybe somebody who is good at investigating?
And Dazzled have just like shut the door and she's like, yeah, I'm coming.
You're the cop. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I could charm him for like 6 seconds, and we could ask him really, really fast who he's working for.
Dez is gonna just be like, you're pretty good at bad cop though, I think.
I'll take the compliment.
Preening, obviously, peacock preening.
Investigation.
Mhm.
Natural 20, so it's 27.
Holy sh! 26?
27.
27, okay. So you're kind of looking through his thing, and you kind of like, there's nothing obvious, but then you kind of like shake him a little bit, and you can see that the sole of his boot comes loose just a little bit. So you're like, Just pry his boot sole loose, and underneath it there's a note.
Okay.
On that note,
Ah.
see look, it's like sealed with a little with a wax seal that's been broken. You open it up, and it's basically a note from somebody telling him to be on the lookout for anybody collecting herbs or anything valuable on this road. And it's signed James Boshin.
Potion.
Jimmy! Jimmy and his goddamned potions!
Jimmy Potion's bootleg potion.
Oh no. Oh no.
The whisper's gonna be like, Jimmy.
Hold on. Whisper somehow knows Jimmy Potion.
He's a scourge to my family back home. He sold my dad several bootlegs and we've never forgiven him. They turned my sister pink.
Wait, I'm sorry,
I think you
bootlegs
like that.
like legs that have boots on them, they've been like taken off a body. You just said he sold them bootlegs. I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
sure what that meant.
Sorry. No, a bootleg means that they're fake. Or
They're
not
fake.
official.
They're fake legs
No.
with boots on them.
Lawful rackets to have.
No, it's just an expression.
Right.
But to
In my
answer your
investigation,
question,
did I find anything else on
Nothing that you can really use.
So what potions are we pocketing?
it?
All of them.
No, they don't have any money on them.
Money.
What potions are we pocketing?
Well, there are couple of those on the dude you've skewered into a wall. There are a couple of potions of Sacred Flame, one of Guidance, one of Bless, and 2 Greater Healing Potions. On the guy who's been cuffed, there are 2 potions of Enhanced Burning Hands, which is basically Burning Hands but cast at 4th level with double the range. If you want to, I think you're gonna write this down. Right?
Yes.
And then there is 1 more potion of Invisibility.
hey Forrest,
And Forrest is basically helping you look at these so that you know what they are.
I was about to ask, Forrest, are you gonna tell if we keep these?
I'm pretty sure that by law, you're just defending yourself. You kind of see him like, kind of rolls out like, I don't know.
Of course. Yeah, definitely what we're doing. I'm so glad you understand. And we share a wink.
Have you seen these kinds before? I mean,
Yeah, this is the first time they've got such a drop on me though. Usually my guards are more than enough.
I mean,
They came out in force this time.
these kind of potions, you're used to these?
Yeah, these are pretty common.
Okay. Nothing that you haven't seen before.
Mm-mm. The Sacred Flame ones are a bit interesting. Usually people stick with arcane enchantments, but this guy's got a couple divine spells imbued. That's interesting.
There's potions of Sacred Flame?
Yes. Basically, it's like a flask of Sacred Flame because they throw it at you. Potion implies that you drink it. Yeah.
Is those 2 of them?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I don't need anything. Escort back, please.
Okay, I guess that means we have to part ways.
Yeah, you guys will be alright though. I'll see you in a couple days, right?
Of course, no question, but also...
I know. You kind of like pulled on your cheek a little bit.
You sap.
I just love it so much. Good shit.
Beauty calls though, and he takes first and he puts it on his shoulder.
Forrest, like, ah.
Yeah. Oh man. I need to make a potion to make me taller. This is crazy. This is so cool.
Is Forrest into Ace at all? Is he like, whoa.
He's a little shaken up at the moment, but
Oh.
you know Forrest's preferences, so
Next time I see
you
you,
can assume.
next time I see you, I can show you what I do to get really tall, and then maybe you can base a potion off of that.
That's a great idea. Well, that's a great. And you see, Ace like, hold on. He's like, hold on. Like, no, they gotta get going. Come on, it's a long walk back. And you just see Forrest like, oh.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about giant runes next time.
That would be pretty cool, actually. All right.
Daryl, how's the wagon? Is it okay?
Well, front's a little toasty, but horses are fine. I hope your guys' horses are okay. We should be okay. And Nick, he kind of like hops off and looks at the damage, like looks at like the hole that Adi had to like carve out of. He's like,
Yes, sorry
that's gonna
about
come out of my paycheck.
that.
Well, that was an alchemist fire,
You-
so it was
you don't-
only going to...
You don't have wagon insurance, or
You don't have wagon insurance. I need to go file a claim though.
Yeah.
I guess it's not so bad.
Well, hopefully you have accident forgiveness.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm in good hands.
Oh, no.
No! Good job, team!
I'm gonna call back Land Biscuit and inspect the damage.
Yeah, She? He?
I was imagined you.
Well, he's got a pretty bad gash along his leg. It's not quite bleeding, like, it's not seeping, but like it's still bleeding a little bit. It's only been, 10 minutes or so.
Who would attack such a majestic creature?
Let me patch him up with my.
Does
healing
like
kit.
see the wound, go black for a moment, and look at the guy and be like, monster. Then snap back up.
It's okay.
Snap back to
I
reality.
got it. I'll sew it right up, and he'll be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. If I
Okay.
could zoom in with my healing kit. Zoom up. For 8 hit points.
It's exactly the amount of hit points that he lost, so he's all good. You can.
Does it just give you like the biggest hug, like the strongest hug?
Oh.
And just like she'll hold it for like a minute or so. It'll be like a long hug.
He's not even limping.
It's not limited.
And with that, that's the end of the show. Thanks for coming, everybody. That's the last thing I'll accept. It won't stand no more.
Oh no.
But thank you for joining us for this episode of Lizards in Location, Pillars of Creation. You guys saved Forrest from a fate of, I don't know, being robbed, I guess. He might have died, I don't know, who knows. But instead,
So
you
we
guys
got those
murdered
clowns.
everybody real good.
That's what I do. Well, we arrested one of them.
You did arrest one of them.
He's like, you guys won't torture me to death. Like, what do you think jail is, bud?
That is a good question before we end the actual arrest. Like, what are you doing with the guy you arrested? Are you sending him back with Ace, or are you
Well,
sending
there's
are you
two guys,
bringing him
right?
with you?
Two.
There are two men you
They're
arrested.
both
There's
maniacal.
3.
Or
That guy was.
I assumed you manacled both of them.
non-lethally damaged.
No, that was the. So.
I assumed you put cuffs on both of them
This
because
one
there's no
was
reason why you
cuffed.
wouldn't.
Oh, you're
This
right.
one was 9.
Langston
Langston non-lethally damaged.
non-lethally
That guy,
killed.
there's 3.
Took that one down.
So we tied that guy up and we put
Ace
him
can
back.
carry all 3.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Do you want to send them back with Ace?
Yeah, let him
Oh,
get.
actually, I think that's a good idea.
Let him figure out why they should have told us.
I mean, Ace will just drag them.
Right?
He will literally drag them for
2 hours.
like
That's
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That'd
said,
be
you guys won't
painful.
torture
Getting
me.
dragged.
They're all gonna be bald by the time they
Yeah, they'll be thinking about
They're
it.
gonna have the worst chafing. Like they
Yeah.
think it. Oh.
Hits the rock. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry.
I know why they prefer death.
Ace walks off the path. Oh, well, my bad. Tree roots.
Yeah, basically. Not enough to kill them, just enough to make their lives miserable.
Enough to make them wish.
Well, maybe. Ace isn't that mean. He's just a bit of a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Whisper's that mean.
Whisper might be that mean. Ace is not.
She is.
But yeah.
She's petty.
Speaking of being mean and petty, let's go to our sponsors.
What the fuck?
That's legitimately the worst transition ever. For people that I would never describe as vindictive and petty, check out Shadowmere Comics.
Dang.
Honestly, though, in their comic book, there might be a character that is vindictive and petty. I
She'd
am,
be
in
my favorite
fact,
character.
not caught up, and I should be by going to my local comic book store
Dang.
or going to ShatteredMareComics.com. That's not right. The link is over there. I can't quite read what it says.
It's literally Shadowmere Comics.
Oh my god, guys, I was right.
Crazy.
On ShatteredMareComics.com,
Dang.
you can subscribe to have comics sent to your door.
Dang.
And if you use the code Lizards23, they will literally give you 50% off of your first month subscription.
Of
Comics.
Dang.
We should actually get in touch with them to change it to Lizard 24.
No, it's 23 because 23.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if that's the reason, but God, I want it to be.
If so, then well done.
Anyway, check out Shadowmere Comics. And also
Thanks.
check out second friend of the show. I don't know why I've decided they're second friend of the show.
Is it like second breakfast?
Exactly.
What about 11
Why
cents?
have one friend when you can have second
Let's do
friend?
it.
You want to do what? They're a podcast of awesome people who I also would not necessarily describe as vindictive and petty.
Damn, 0 for 2.
I'm not sure that was the best transition.
Hey, sometimes you go with what you got. And sometimes what you got is 0 for 2.
So listen to their advertisement at the end of this episode. Because honestly, it's a pretty funny advertisement, guys. You should listen to it.
YWDW.
Interesting. What point? Do we have a question of the day for this? And is it, how vindictive or petty are you?
Actually, yeah, scale of 1 to 10.
Why is it penguins?
No, that's not a number.
Scale of 1 to penguins?
Penguins to something else. Are penguins petty and vindictive?
Penguins being the utmost petty and
Oh, good
vindictive.
there.
So is it a scale from penguins to
10.
What's
My nature is to be an 8 out of 10, but I choose kindness every day,
It's from-
so I'm more like a 2.
It's from penguins to that one killer wasp that carries a grudge for literally years. So on a
So
scale of penguins to
Killer
Africanized killer wasp, how vindictive and petty are you?
Well,
Well, no, like it's a hard one. 2 or 3, like yeah.
you did eat all of She Who Must Not Be Named's cookies that one time
I mean,
in front of her face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
are you
it's
gonna
true.
Are you gonna pick an actual animal? It's not a scale of 1 to 10. It's penguins to
Africanized killer wasp.
Africanized killer wasps.
I guess.
Honey badger.
No,
Ooh,
that's rough.
way high up.
That's way.
I would pick honey badger.
You're a honey badger.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe a squirrel.
They have memories.
Yeah, they got memories, but like, they just leave their nuts alone, dude.
Now that's something we can all learn from.
Don't leave people with us alone. They're fun to play with.
I'm a cat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cat's got a lot of
Snack,
memories.
snack, 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 snack.
I'm gonna go with dolphin because they have a long memory.
Bro, dolphins are evil.
Yeah,
And they're
dolphins.
kind of vindictive, but only if they really want to be. Sometimes they're just passive aggressive.
You're a
Most of the time,
9.5?
they're-
Like, what?
It's just bachelors are
Yeah,
the devil.
fair enough.
Nate, what animal
They
describes
hide
your...
it behind perky squeaks of adorableness.
Nate is a golden retriever and therefore is not
Not
petty nor
vindictive.
vindictive. Well, you're a little petty.
So
You're
we're
not
saying,
vindictive.
We're saying golden retrievers are a 2,
Yeah,
where
it's like-
penguins are a 1.
Yeah, I'd say that. That's pretty good.
And then
Nate's
squirrels
really
are 3.
petty, though. Hold on. Nate's not vindictive, but you are petty.
How about a magpie or some kind of
They're
corvid?
not thieving.
The crow.
No,
Yeah,
it's
crow.
it's secret petty.
Mm.
Nate is
Like Tom
strategically petty. Nate does petty in a way that you don't know that he's doing it. Really, it's
Okay, but how do
plausible
we
deniability
attribute that to an
petty.
animal?
It's an animal. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you the truth so you can
So you're,
help me find
so you're,
out.
you're giving us the thing. Okay. I feel like platypuses are secretly petty.
Yeah, what animals do we think are secretly petty?
Armadillos.
True.
They dig holes in your yard and then you break your ankle.
Yeah, but and also they roll up in a ball. Don't hurt me. I didn't do it. Fucker. Tore your ligaments, bitch.
How do you feel about this, Nate?
Can we roll yet?
Nice. Well done.
Hello, adventurers! Have you heard of Hardly Heroes from Shadowmere Comics? They're a group of hodgepodge adventurers out to save the world. Will they? Can they? Find out by using the discount code below to save 50% on your first month's subscription.
Most impressive.
You want to do what? I want to find the crystal ball to listen to Lizards on Locations. It's my favorite podcast.
I'll look over here.
Is this one?
Oh, that's a shoe.
Echo, what are you looking for?
A crystal ball, sending stones, or even a watching pool. I just need to know what's happening with my favorite adventurers of Lizards and Locations. They're learning magic and practicing mischief in the halls of Strixhaven, and I need to know what happens next.
Shut up, you freaky fairy. There are people here who wish to speak, you know.
Bickle, I found your invisible underwear.
Oh, not falling for that again. Remember to leave the cloth on at all times.
Why? It'll let in the spirits?
No, the sun will hit it funny and burn your fucking house down. You smashed it!
How much?
There's poop on it.
At least I can still listen to my favorite podcast. You want to do what?